In the World of Warcraft, one of the easiest ways to earn gold is by taking up a gathering profession. Mining, herbalism, and skinning all gather regions that are used by multiple other crafting professions, thus making them an infinitely lucrative profession. But not understanding a few key factors about these professions can not only prevent you from getting maximum profits, it can also cost you time and frustration. What's up, guys? Thank you for tuning into Ice TV. My name is Philip Price, and in today's Gaming Guides Done Quick, we're going over everything you need to know about mining in The War Within Season 1. If you guys find this video or any of my videos helpful, please make sure to like and subscribe. Doing so really helps the channel to grow. When it comes to the gathering professions, there are a few key topics you need to know to get the most out of your time spent gathering: stats, gear, and knowledge points. Key topic number 1 is stats, because your understanding of the different gathering stats will determine how you proceed with the other two key topics, gear and knowledge points. There are 4 stats for gathering professions. Skill directly affects the quality of the regions you gather. Finesse directly affects how many regions you gather. Deftness directly affects your gathering speed, and perception directly affects your chance to find rare regions when gathering. You can also increase each of these stats with consumables. Iron Claw Razorstone can be bought on the auction house and can increase finesse by 45, 60, or 75 for 2 hours depending on the quality of the Razorstone. Ghoulfish Delight is a bind-on pickup meal that can increase perception by 150 for 1 hour. Phial of True Sight increases perception by up to 120 and allows you to see camouflaged mining and herbalism nodes. And we're not talking about 1 or 2 extra nodes, we're talking 20 to 30% more nodes. Seriously, if you're mining or flower picking, you should be using this phial. If you think otherwise, that's your opinion. It's the wrong opinion, but hey, you do you, boo-boo. Phial of Bountiful Seasons can increase finesse by up to 135 during the summer for 30 minutes each phial you drink. Nobody officially knows when the summertime is in WoW. Everyone believes Blizzard is referring to the real world seasons, which makes this phial just dumb and confusing. Just stick to using Phials of True Sight. So to recap stats: skill equals quality, finesse equals amount, deftness equals speed, and perception equals rare regent chances. You can also enchant your gathering tool by up to 120 finesse, deftness, or perception by using a scroll of enchant tool, Algari Finesse, Deftness, or Perception. These are available on the auction house and serve as a great segue into our next topic: gear. By now you should have a decent understanding of what each stat does. This is when you need to start deciding what stat you want to focus on. I'll explain that in a bit. First, let's talk about gear. In each profession, you can now use 3 pieces of gear: 2 accessories and 1 tool. Mining accessories consist of Bismuth Miner's Headgear, which can give you up to 95 deftness and perception, and Miner's Bismuth Hoard, which can give you up to 191 finesse. The Miner's Tool is where things start getting dicey, because the Proficient Pickaxe can give you up to 238 of any one stat aside from skill. So now you must choose. Do you want 238 finesse so you can mine more regions per hour? Or do you prefer 238 deftness because
time is money, friend?
Or do you go all in on perception to get more of those juicy null stones? The truth is that there is no wrong answer here. Just make sure that you are making a conscious decision about which stat you're leaning into, because you want to make every decision from here forward leaning in that direction to maximize gains. Once you've made your choice, the next step in gear is to get the blue versions. I can't stress this enough though. These take time to get, mainly because they each require 300 Artisan's Acuity to make. So you need 900 Artisan's Acuity to get the Miner's Acrite Hoard, the Acrite Miner's Headgear, and the Artisan's Pickaxe. Artisan's Acuity is going to be another video entirely, so we're just going to gloss over these for now. The final key topic is knowledge points, and there is a lot of discussion around what you should and should not spend your knowledge points on. Well, sort of. And here's the thing, this is my opinion. If you disagree, that's fine. But in my mind, there's really only two reasons to go into the mining fundamentals specialization. When you hit 25 in mining, you unlock specializations. And the first one you should unlock is Mining Fundamentals, because by simply unlocking it, you gain 1 vigor whenever you mine. And again, I can't stress this enough, you do not have to spend any knowledge points in Mining Fundamentals, and you should not, because your first 50 points should go into Plethora of Ore. 50 points into Plethora of Ore grants you 30 skill, 104 finesse, 45 deftness, and 60 perception. Whereas it takes you 60 points in Mining Fundamentals to get 20 skill, 45 finesse, 195 deftness, 175 perception, and mining while mounted. So if you're all about mining as much as you can, as quickly as you can, then I guess I can see an argument for Mining Fundamentals, but getting Bismuth, Acrite, and Ironclaw maxed out in Plethora of Ore allows you to find full null stones instead of imperfect null stones from their corresponding nodes. So yeah, Plethora of Ore is kind of the obvious choice if you're trying to maximize your gains early on. Oh, and mastering the Mysterious specialization, it's utterly useless at the moment. Blizzard needs to do some major tweaking to make that one worth anything. Max out Plethora of Ore, then Mining Fundamentals before putting any points in Mastering the Mysterious. And I think that's it. I know I didn't really go over the blue versions of equipment, but honestly, it's because I don't know enough to feel comfortable talking about them yet. Artisan's Acuity is still proving a bit elusive in my wheelhouse. If any of you have any tips on how to gain more Artisan's Acuity, let me know in the comments below. And until next time, stay safe, stay blessed, and stay tuned to ICE TV.